Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Stellaris. It's been almost a week since I recorded the last episode because I've been out of the country, and in between there's been a couple of hotfixes that fixed some things. So we're gonna have a look at that. But first, these birds have declared a rivalry. Who are these birds? They're not these people. No, not those people. It's these people. Oh no, wait, those people. Ah, yes. That makes sense. Can we declare them to be rivals? Nope, I already have enough rivals. So where are these Shinto? Over there. Okay, they're very brave. They're just declaring me to be their rival from all the way on the other side of the universe. Of course they do. How are they? They are actually... Their fleet power is currently superior. That's something we'll have to fix. It's gonna get interesting otherwise. So let's see. Let's have a bit of an overview of where we were with the game. So we are the Wulven Pack. We have this area of space over here. We actually have quite some area of space. If we look at our planets, we control 4 directly, and we have a governor that controls another 3. So that's these planets over here. We have the Holefear consortium, which is actually a vassal. We defeated them in our very first war. And they have a number of planets which in 180 days will actually be ours. We are currently integrating them. No, not 180 days, 18 months. This will become part of our empire. Then the Holefear will be ours. The Kenjodans over here are a recent conquest. They are also our vassal. They tried to attack us. They thought we were weak. We showed them how strong wolves can be. And that's that. Currently we're building a colony ship. And I was initially thinking of sending it over here to Ampeldir. But I discovered there's a continental world over here. So we probably want to scout this and see, because this might also be a very interesting thing to settle on. Because continental is our native type. So let's have a look at our ships. We have destroyers, which have big guns. Large coil guns and medium coil guns. So these just blast very hard. They have a bunch of shields and some power generators. We have a mix of tech 1, 2 and 3 for our propulsion and evasion. And we are defensive. We shoot things from afar. And this one just has small coil guns on them. One of the things that was added is transport ships. If you create armies on your planets that you can then send over to other planets to conquer them, they will be transported by something. And by default, the transports are a bit meager, but you can customize them this way to make them better. So let's see, if you autocomplete it, what's the game gonna say? It wants medium regenerative hull tissue on it. Sensors and thrusters I can agree with. We can always go with the transporter core. But I'm not entirely sure if regenerative hulls are the best option here. Let's see. So I think there might have been some kind of event. Let's actually have a look, put a shield in. We can probably downgrade the fusion reactor to be a slightly lower tier. Or, you know what, let's actually just put the highest one in, then it's easier to deal with upgrades. And maybe just put a regular armor in. That way we are armored, we are protected, and that's gonna be good. So, save it. Yes. So, parallel to this series, I've also been playing just an offline game for myself, and in there I discovered how freaky strong point defenses are. So we're actually gonna address our designs of the Corvette to have a point defense on it. Just a single point defense and a ranged cannon. Maybe we actually want a larger coil gun in combination with... yeah, let's go with the striker core. So put a larger coil gun on and then we take the sentinel point defense. Then for our back end, let's auto-complete this. We don't want to go aggressive, we're gonna want to go defensive. Evasion is really powerful in this game. So power 10 seems legit. And this way again we are future-proofed. So we save our ship. We have the destroyer that basically we do the same thing for. We break this apart and we put a point defense on and just another coil gun. These shard throwers, how good are they? They penetrate armor, which is actually interesting. On the other hand, mass drivers just hit everything. The shard throwers do more damage, but their range is just pitiful. Just pitiful. Actually, the damage is on par. But I don't like the short range here. So we're just gonna go with what we got. And we autocomplete this. Also, just put this up. Power 12. So we have a lot of this stuff. Let's see, these use 7.5, so if we undersign this one and undersign this one, then we break even in terms of energy. And if we put some armor on, we have a better mix of armor and shields, which might be beneficial. So let's save this as well. Then Corvette and Destroyer have been upgraded. We also have the defense platform, which I actually want to give a 2-point defenses. Just to get that a bit better, a bit stronger. And then autocomplete our defenses over here. We actually have a lot of power to spare. That's because we have large power generators here. For now, that's going to be good. We don't actually use these things yet, so that's good. Okay, so that's our ship designs taken care of. What happened? We built a research station over there. That's fine. And Ampeldier has been fully surveyed. So how good is this system? This is the one we are looking at, 60% habitable. It's a size of 13, but it's relatively open. It actually has natives. You've got pre-sentient molluscoids, Obedin. Okay, interesting. Well, if we settle here, we can maybe do some creative things with enslaving them. That could be interesting. Because of course we are the wolves, we suppress everybody that is not part of the pack, because we show our supremacy. Our science ship is over there, and the other one is going over here to Kunbar. That's good. Let's increase the speed. Oh. I see hostiles. Leviathans. Also, I think the notification of hostile ships is, as long as they're not moving closer towards your space, you don't get a notification anymore. So the fact that I've actually sought out a war with space cows, it should not generate a bunch of bogus alerts anymore, which is good. How is our integration going with the Holefear? 13 months. Encounter in the Vargas black hole. You have encountered some form of alien vessel in the Vargas black hole system. These strange objects have been flagged as Chi aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. That's probably over there. Okay, so that's giving us... so let's research it. We still have to slaughter more space amoebas. In terms of economy, we are doing pretty well. We are currently siphoning some money in here. Actually, I want to draw more money out and then just manually put stuff in as needed. But this sector is going to be a bit of our economic backbone. And we probably want another sector where we're going to focus on research. As we expand, we just get multiple sectors where we reshuffle things. What are you? Neutral alien vessels. Okay, well, if you're not gonna hurt me, then that's okay. Built another research station, that's good. We, Stellaris place, built something. Also, we recalled our embassy. Alright, so the Holefear stopped with their embassy, but then again they're gonna get integrated, so that's okay. Stellaris Palace, is this? This is one of our planets. It's just a part of the... What happened over there? Just to... Yeah, it's the fourth of our planets. It's pretty full. We have an observatory here. Let's see. We could expand this and then get ourselves some solar cells, but then again we have enough power, so that's not too much of an issue. We can, however, upgrade all the buildings. Just to increase our mining income. There's a special project here, the Valorenti in Quam. Well, our research ships are busy, so for now we're gonna ignore it. Our Armada, where are you stationed? You are stationed in Index Refuge. Yeah. It's just not actually designed as a spaceship building port. Corvettes, destroyers. Yeah, so Adnor is where we built our Armada. That's okay. We can queue things up in Adnor. So, what's actually the current fleet composition? Let's have a look at that. We have 2 destroyers and we got 26 corvettes. We have established communications with the United Galactic territories. Okay, greetings from the United Galactic territories. He looks like a horse. We are a democratic nation committed to upholding the individual freedoms of our citizens. Our elected leader, President Roderick Den Tsarop, hopes for long and productive relationships with your people. We will fight for a right to exist. Sulvar, the stalwart, was forced to return to Ziris from Kunbar, because this is within the border of the United Galactic territories. Kamba the Merciless was forced to return to the Ovastium from Crimdor, because it was within the borders of the United Galactic territories. Ow. So the horses, of course, they're down there. Interesting. Ah, this is a highlight. I hadn't noticed that before when I zoomed out. Okay, so the horses are being annoying. Also, Kunbar is now in horse territory. That's rather annoying. Kamba the Merciless is returning. Yes. That's very annoying. We're boxed in. And, well, you should not box in wolves. That's a thing. So, what's the horses? What's their deal? What's their game? You are Raltex or something. Or United Raltec territories. Ah, there. They are superior. Their tech level is superior. Their fleet and naval capacity is equivalent. So we could potentially just completely wipe them out. They currently have an unfriendly attitude. I don't like their attitude. So who are our rivals currently? Terrassi Kingdoms and the Quivos Allied Realms. So Terrassi and the Quivos. Okay, they are also on the other side. I think they might have been one of the first ones we met. So United Raltex, you are now... Why can I only... The Wulven Pack. I only have 2 rifles here. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that might be a bug. Might be that we rivaled the Kanjodans until we vassalized them. Might be. Okay, so that one is going out, that one's going out. Leaders gain a level, that's Eric Saluso who gained a level, that's okay. So we have to find something better to do for our scientists. So our allies of course have high intel level in their own area. And I think we have, we can survey Tau Ceti. Okay, you're going back. And that's kind of it. We have no way actually of getting there yet. You know what? We have a look at upgrading the ships. Maybe if we get better engines or something. So we got. Now we need better warp drives. That probably allows us to jump further. Ion thrusters is more speed. That's good. Actually, I would prefer some deflectors here, please. And yeah, okay, that's not gonna be energy efficient. Okay, I'll cave. We'll make it simple. Hey. So you are gonna scout something, and you are simply just gonna upgrade yourself. Our main armada, you are currently in Ziris. Actually gonna send you back to Adnir for upgrades. Adnor upgrade in Adnor to the latest design. While we do that though, we have 2 designs of destroyers. I only see 1. I only see the sensor. Interesting. So we also have Penders. We have Centaurs there, the same price. What's the hull points are the same. So based on paper they just look the same. Let's just build a couple of centaurs. So we built 3 of these, and we'll just add another 3 of these. That's gonna increase the size of our fleet for a bit. Just make us a bit more impressive, a bit more intimidating. We are slowly becoming one of the larger empires, so we should have an army to match. Spaceport of NDX Refuge has finished the construction, which means... No, that's the colony ship. Actually, yes, it is. Interesting. It's not in the sidebar. Did they change something about this? No. Because normally, colony ships are in the sidebar for civilian ships. Interesting. Well, good thing is you can actually just go here, select the planet, select colonize, and indicate that we indeed want to use our colony ship, and then we plop it down in a good spot. And if you plop it down on any one of these, then we're gonna lose out on the science point. So here seems the best, because then we're not gonna lose anything. Okay, a colony ship on their way. So go, go, go. Our armada is currently 1500 points. It's probably gonna lose a little bit because we're gonna put point defenses on. but we're gonna expand it over time as well. So that's gonna be good. Let's have a look. Yes, just building. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep it at this level. Then at least we see the details. Moving over here, slowly expanding. That's good. Good. These are space cows. Yes. Okay. Space cows are okay. If they actually start attacking us, they'll get jumped to bits. And until then, they are really not that interesting. So we have a bunch of science things to do. But I think we needed to be a higher level, didn't we? Yeah, it's a skill 3 scientist. Which is pretty difficult to do if you... you know, you can't really roam any further. Right, so we have a second armada here in Adanir. First armada is still coming in. Okay, yeah, we are docked. Upgrading, that's but something happened. Too many planets. Oh, we integrated the other people, did we? Yes, the Holefear are no more. They are now part of our empire. And as a result, we inherited their army. The first stellar cluster, which was actually pretty impressive. 20 points and almost 1,000. So we also inherited their designs, of course. So they have laser beams and point defenses and a bunch of shields. That's a very utility approach to destroyers. Also, this is a wormhole hopper. Interesting. That's their destroyer. Then their corvettes. They have lasers, medium and small, and a bunch of shields. And again, they are wormhole hoppers. So let's have a look at Hulfassa. That is their base. Laser defense, solar panel network, engineering bay. So that's for maintenance and such, but there's nothing for construction over here. Interesting. You would expect to have a corvette and destroyer assembly bay to make the construction go faster. Also, we have an Arctic world here that is potentially habitable, but hasn't been explored yet. That's interesting. Also, wow, we have a lot of science and construction ships. But we did lose all the scientists, did we? So we didn't gain a bunch of tech from them, we just have them. Let's see, our leaders, there. Yeah, this is just the regular 10 we already have, so we can't do much with their ships, unfortunately. So let's disband them. We already have 2 science ships. We disband this one. Second constructor is actually going to be useful. I'll hang on to that one. And the interesting bit is that this is a wormhole hopper. So in terms of movement, it's going to be a bit more creative, and it's going to be hard to actually get out of our main base. But for now, just for improving things internally, that's it's going to be perfectly fine. There's no harm in keeping that around. So we got Hulfassa, Ajantis, and Ulkat, which are all part of the core here. But also means we inherited their people, did we? Yes. So they are unhappy. Wow, their happiness is low, even though the planet is good. Why are you unhappy? Recently conquered. There is slavery. They really don't like our species. Know what? You're all slaves now. Boom. You are also all slaves. Boom. Integrate and enslave. That's how it works. Enslave everybody. Good. Okay, so they are no longer a problem. That's good. We dealt with them. They're also not gonna breed of their own accord, so to say. That means we need to... Okay, but this is completely full, actually, because there are a lot of slaves. That's gonna be an issue. We need to get wolves on here, just to fill out the good spots. So... you are gonna get purged. Yeah, we don't have the influence to resettle you, so we just purge you. There's gonna be some protesters, but can't be helped. Just purge a couple. This is gonna get potentially this is gonna backfire really hard. But we just need to make space, and we can move some wolves in, and then have the wolves deal with it. Just to double check, we can actually live in Arctic places, right? Tropical. Tropical? No, we can't live in tropical places or in Arctic places. Ooh, that's gonna be annoying. That's very annoying, actually. That means let's actually undo my purging and enslaving policy. Oh, the enslaving policy is not a bad idea, actually. Just enslave them, because then that's okay. The enslaving, that's okay. Yes, it does sound a little bit heartless, but hey, we are space wolves. We enslave everybody who's not a wolf. Eventually, once we learn about Arctic colonization, we can just move over here. And until then, we have them. They don't have happiness, but they're slaves, so that does not really matter. I don't think there's purging anymore, so this faction is just gonna fall away. That's good. And there's just plenty of slaves, that's okay. Okay. You are upgrading. Actually, I'm cancelling the upgrades. You are now gonna survey here. Then you can survey there. It's interesting how our ally has not surveyed even the planets that are closest to them. Or their own planets, for that matter. Or is it just because we inherited this and we just don't have any idea how it goes, how it works, how their systems are located? Okay, we'll deal with that. I think we will probably want to set this up as a sector of its own. So Holefear, Ajantu and Ulkat. These are all sectors for these people. And then do I want to be just simple and just assign everything in here to it? That's gonna fix things. Yeah. Yeah, that way we have a nice looking sector. Good. Close the galaxy map. Go back. So we do need a leader for this. So recruit another one. A fast learner or a quick builder. Let's give you a cheaper building. Oh, we don't have the influence for that. Okay, that's annoying. Let's see, the Loga Spring. Yes, you're gonna get reassigned. Okay, you are now responsible for the entire sector. Congratulations. We're also gonna plunder it. It's gonna be a research thing. Allow redevelopment, but respect the tiles. Same here. We have plentiful resources, so we're actually gonna put 1,000 of each in, just to get you started. That should be good. Actually, in terms of minerals, we'll just give you 1,500 and let things going. So we are also, yes, we are scouting this one as well. Excellent. We want to add that one to the sector. I forgot that. So you, Hulfassa. Guram. Yeah, let's add that one as well. Just to make it one nice sector over there. Excellent. Okay. Hostile fleet, grass grazers. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, so the Holefear have been integrated. It cuts down on our diplomatic relations. That's good. That means we can establish embassies with someone else now. I still think we can't do another rivalry, even though I want to. Because the space birds here, the Raltex. Let's try it again. Nope. So it looks like embassies and rivalries don't get properly cleaned up. There's no... I only have 2 of each, but I can't establish them. So if you integrate someone or vassalize someone, it actually seems to just not properly clean up the numbers that you have. That's rather annoying. But I started this game at launch. There's always going to be small bugs at launch, so we'll deal with it. And the next series is going to be probably with the 1.1 patch. So every new game is going to start on more solid footing. Also, we have our very own colony fleet coming in now.
Station under attack.
Oh, station under attack. That's not good. What? Petrimbu. That's a wormhole. You are space cows? Tiyanki. Seriously. Space cows. I say moo. We take out our first stellar cluster and we blast them to bits. So, final bit of action. What is the battle going to be like? This one has 2000 health. Well, we actually stand a chance. Are you blasting air at them or something? Oh, that's not so impressive looking lasers. Oh no, it's the gas hovers. Where is my there's my army. Come on, save us. Ah, now the cows are going. Now the cows are going.
Hostile fleet detected.
Let's see, the Terrassi Star Kingdom has declared the Sintamori Medicat their rival. Okay. And they counter-declared. And there are cows going to Ulkat. Okay. Well, we're actually trying to... What? Yes. Right. Oh, there's actually others coming in. Cool. So we can just move over. We are moving rather quickly. We don't even have a leader, but probably don't need it here. Come on, vanquish those cows. Vanquish them cows. Oh yeah. Looks pretty though. Governor Nexus Call gained a level, that's good. Scientists get leveled up. Typically completed the construction of a research station. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Bukral. They currently seem to be experiencing the equivalence of a renaissance, having recently left the medieval ages behind them. Scientific knowledge is spreading rapidly and the armies of their petty kingdoms are equipped with crude gunpowder-based projectile weapons. We should consider building an observation post above the world to study them more closely. That's more cultural research, that's always good. Also, research points. Let's see, this one has a very long list of things to do. This one has a shorter list. So after Tau Ceti, you are gonna research this. This one is being repaired. Excellent. So they just auto-repair or something. And the cows just vanquished. They are going over to Polaris here. Which... ooh, we're gonna land right on top of them. That's just gonna be fun. Oh yeah. Goodbye cows. Say moo. Okay, so these wormhole ships are actually pretty darn cool. Oh, something. Yeah, Puffy civilization encountered. We've detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization. Blah blah blah. Bronze Age. Blah blah blah. Okay. So we've read that one before. Research this, please. So we probably ought to merge this, or maybe even convert this into our own weapons. Actually, just have a look. Did we inherit all their designs, or are we just going to be limited to what we have? Yeah, we can't. We can only build our own things. We can't inherit the ships. So we got their ships, and they are going to be as they are. And if we upgrade them, they're just going to get converted to what we have. Let's see, does anything need to be built still? That's out of reach. Right. Well, you know what? We're going to put a cut in here. We've been going on for a very long time. So we integrated the Holefear, we got their wormhole-based ships, but we can't build those ships ourselves. That seems to be the conclusion. But it does mean that... well, actually, we really can't do much about it. So I think upgrading to our own designs is probably going to be better. Also better for the unity of the fleet. It does mean that we're going to add roughly another 1,000 points to our own ship, which is going to be pretty good. So Adanir, Adnor, go there, upgrade. This is going to be pretty darn cool. So, but I'm going to thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time as we restore our unity and prepare for war with the United Galactic territories, because they are currently the ones blocking our way out of our arm of the galaxy. So, see you next time. Bye bye.